Welcome back, my dear. I'm glad to see you making a habit out of not dying. Before we discuss your trial further, however, I would ask you about Kokobusi. When I saw him but a few moments ago, he seemed odd. Well, odder than usual. Would you happen to know aught of it? Yeah. He totally joined me. Boosie was at your trial?
It is an extraordinarily dangerous and foolish to interfere with a thaumaturgist training. I shall have to scold him most heartily. Such unpleasantness aside, I am impressed that you claim victory in spite of this unexpected development. The teachings of the Yawning Abyss have served you well. With your experience and control thus demonstrated, I believe you are ready to add a new spell.
Oh, get to that side, No.
Whoa! All the way to your repertoire. Scathe. This elementally neutral blast of force will prove effective against all manner of opponents and friends like Voiletta Vorona, who subscribed for 7 months. As I am sure you are eager to test this incantation's efficacy, I shall grant you leave to return to your training. I pity the next hostile creature that crosses your path.
That's not better. Keep taking the money. Keep taking the money. We're leveling too fast to take the gear. Nailed it. Alright. Better? No. Not better. Not better. Turn to inventory. Return to inventory. Return to inventory. That's a lot of trash right there. Okay. I'm ready. Thanks for teaching me Scathe. I got my gear equipped. It's go time.
Meteor, you're safe. I feared that you had fallen victim to the Mage Slayer. Have you not heard of the recent spate of gruesome killings taking place within Uldar?
You have literally seen me the whole time. I've been standing right in front of you.
Well, each case involves at least one dead thaumaturge, and every corpse found is bloody, battered, and utterly drained of etheric energy. Ill tidings aside, I'm glad to see you alive and glowing with vitality.
I have been standing in front of you the whole time.
Well, it is time for you to delve into the final chapter of the Yawning Abyss. Kokoboha, our second youngest sibling, is ready to read to you from the threats of perplexity.
Alright.
Wahaha. Greetings, Meteor. Are you one more prepared to peruse the pages of power and peril? Then let us begin. The threat of perplexity. Ah, how magnificent the daunting power we wield. Flames pursue, ice transfixes, and lightning dances into the ranks of our enemies. But what terror descends when from all sides those ranks close? Flames are smothered, ice crushed, lightning grounded. Know you this threat, and wear you the multitudinous foe. It is the point of this passage readily apparent. It would be most problematic, for example, should you meet this malefic Mage Slayer, and he or she proves to be multiple murderers. What a thaumaturge needs is a thickest thrall, a courageous companion to accompany him in case collective cronies are expected. Now, as for your trial, Kokoboa, please allow me to suggest a practical course.
for Meteor's training. The town is buzzing with news of yet more slaughtered thaumaturges. Their mutilated bodies found fouling the waters of Nafika's wells. I would have Meteor aid me in hunting down the culprit of the trial while the trail is still yet fresh.
Meteor may have tolerated your interruption of his trial the last time, Lucy. But you are hardly the henchman he needs to clear such a hazardous hurdle.
Your concerns are understandable, brother. And if it would allay your fears, I can introduce Meteor to a valiant warrior who recently entered my employ.
You have secured the services of a stalwart swordsman? Then that would indeed be in line with learning the lesson of the day. Perhaps...
Oh, come now, Meteor. Let us be about our business before Kokoboa has had a change of heart. I'll be waiting for you in Nofika's wells.
Was that Kokobusi?
Yeah. I mean, he was a little more cheerful than usual, but yeah, it's fine. He can't always be like a depressed C-3PO. Let's head off. This seems to be heading to either a predictable end or my memory's coming back. But because this is one of the handful of things that I have done ever. As we get closer to Heavensward, we're going to quickly get to where, like, that's never the case. Maybe I'll know stuff from, like, watching story summaries or having been around the community for a long time, but probably not great. Alright. Your stalwart swordsman is literally a stalwart swordsman. Ah, Meteor, so good of you to come. My Rovidan friend here is a warrior I mentioned back at the ossuary. Now, there's no time to waste. Why don't you head into the stream and examine the bodies of slain mages? I would go with you, but my delicate stomach, I fear I might contaminate the scene. Remember, you're looking for anything that might help us track down this killer. I think you're enjoying being included a little too much. A little too much. Oh my god. My god. Don't mind me, Toad. Okay. Corpse number 1. Corpse number 2. Corpse number 3. I think Kokobusi is grateful to be involved. Alright. I'd be ready to put Kokobusi under investigation here. I think keeping a close eye on this little fella. He stands to come out ahead in here somewhere. Did you uncover anything incriminating? I don't know. Are you worried about it incriminating you? Is it you? The blood is yet slick to the touch. The slaughter must have been recent indeed. Oh, the villain may yet lurk nearby. Return to the creek where the bodies lay and linger for a time. I dare say your aura, saturated as with enticing etheric energy, might well lurch the Mage Slayer into the open. Have courage, Meteor. Our burly companion stands ready to leap to your aid. Does he? Does he? I don't know. It's down. Oh. Well, this is a bold place to put a fate. Nope. Nope. I don't want to pull it. No. Oh, I'd have to level sync. Good. Here we go. Into the scenario. This is the little 20 quest, so I've got 2 more after this, so it may not be it. Alright, Stalwart Swordsman. Our gladiator here is going to join me. Oh, wow. You got a... Wow, without a tank stance. How are you doing that? You pop some Rampart? I approve. Good call, good call. Okay. Oh.
Master's got some nasty spells. Stay well back, you hear?
Oh, I'm out of mana. Brilliant Conviction. Breaking limits is only a true Warrior of Light could. Okay. I think I can just use some AoE here. Duty failed! Oh, I let my swordsman die. I'm supposed to care about that sort of thing, I guess. See, I didn't care about it. I was just gonna let him die. No, normal, it's fine. I didn't know that it was a black mage's problem if the tank died. I think he just blamed the healer, right? Alright, alright. Let's care a little bit about our swordsman here.
Ah! The demon shows its claws. I'll keep it busy. You just focus on magicking.
I don't think that's a word. Ooh. Alright.
This master's got some nasty spells. Stay well back, you hear?
Sleep?
Put the big bugger to sleep.
Oh, okay. The big bugger. I'll listen to you. Would you say that in general?
I can't take 3 at once.
Oh, you can. You can. You should be able to. You need to learn to play your class, bud. Oh, I had 2 of them slept. Well, that's handy. I gotta keep... No, not magica. I was magicking. I was magicking. I don't think that's a verb. I don't think you can magic somebody. Alright. Let's kill the big dude. I didn't have a problem with magica. It was that he was telling me that I need to keep magic in. You just focus on magic in. No, 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 no. I do not magic this thing to death. Alright. Nailed it.
That takes care of that. I'm off to collect me coin.
Alright. You know, in a past life you died, right? Let's head in and see if Kokobusi's a little too overly excited about this. The prospect of becoming powerful. It seems your partnership with our hired blade went splendidly. It is unfortunate, though, that one of the imps was able to flutter away. Oh, did you not notice? You wouldn't wish to report to Kokoboa with your trial but half finished, would you? Of course not. I'm afraid, however, that the Rogadin has already collected his recompense and departed to the nearest alehouse. Oh, what to do, what to do. Surely a thaumaturge of your caliber can handle a single imp, yes? If I'm not mistaken, it fled to that little cave over there. Hurry now, before it slips away into some hidden nook or cranny. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I got a bird. Knelt down. back exposed to the world. Excellent. Yes. One of the handful of Hrothgar headgear pieces equipped that shows. Oh, snap.
That is not Kokobusi. Well, it is Kokobusi, but a Kokobusi possessed by the void sense that escaped from Momo's urn. It was feeding on the etheric energy of all those slain thaumaturges.
And you, my dear, mana-rich meteor, were to be next. I have wanted to absorb your delicious power since the moment we met. A pity that it's been such an amusing charade. Oh, however did you see through it?
I am Kokobusi's brother. How could I not? It is time I destroyed you, Momo. Put a stop to these sinister killings. As the eldest, I must take responsibility for my family's misadventures.
Coward like you, destroy me. Your opening strike should have pierced my heart, but instead you aimed for the knife. Fear stays your hand, fear that slaying me will also slay your sibling. Poor spineless thaumaturge. I shall, however, leave you with a pleasant thought. It was Kokobusi's fervent wish to amass this power. He craved the arcane strength to stand beside his brothers as equal. What a shame that he must now stand against you.
It pains me to admit, but there is some truth to that creature's words. I surrendered the perfect opportunity to end this. I have betrayed my own teachings. Return to the ossuary and report the completion of your trial, Meteor. I will remain here for a time and gather my thoughts.
Okay. A little creepier than I expected, but not wildly unexpected. Let's head back. Oh, no. That's going to turn it in, right? I don't want to turn it in yet. I'm not 25. I'm going to end up having to do my leveling roulette now. Which hopefully gets me close enough that I can make it to 30 without too much effort. I don't know that you can't pick up 10 levels in there. You can pick up 5 or 6 pretty easy, but not 10. I need just a little bit more. Here we go. Alright, Kokobaha. What you got, Boa? You got?
Ah, Meteor. Kokobuki has just advised me of your adventures. It seems the Mage Slayer slithered away, but your stint with the Swordsman was nonetheless successful. Consider this chapter complete. Your time with our Tome of Teachings is at an end. Well, to be absolutely accurate, there is an addendum with additional advice, but Kokobuki considers it extracurricular. Even I dare not delve into those diabolical depths. I do not yet deign to die. You understand.
How do I do this? Let's do those.
I have yet to inform you, my brothers, of Kokobusi's misfortune. I have yet to reconcile the maelstrom within my own mind. The most fundamental lessons of thaumaturgy demanded I slay the creature where it stood. It was the most opportune moment to strike. Minimal risk and victory all but assured. How many more will suffer for my hesitation and my cowardice? It will likely be some time, however, before Mormo resurfaces to kill again. Now that we have uncovered the deception, the Void Scent will seek a new hunting ground where Kokobusi's face is unknown. And though the respite may be brief, I must devote this time to considering my next course of action. Pray lead me to my musings, Meteor.
Is this better? Yeah, I already had, but yeah, it's fine. Okay. I gotta leave you to your musings, and I do need to level.
A few moments later.
Alright. We've done all the main chapters. Extracurricular chapter, maybe? The hidden chapter? Yep. Oh, Meteor. I saw you coming this time. I've been more watchful since Kokobuki told us about that dreadful business with Kokobusi. We must locate our unfortunate younger sibling as soon as possible and deal with him. But Kokobuki is not his usual, unflappable self. It frightens me to see our eldest so indecisive. Terrifies me, in fact. Perhaps you might speak with him and help banish this air of uncertainty? It's fair.
Meteor, long have I agonized over Kokobusi's plight. The measures I might take to extricate him from it. It would not do to call upon my thaumaturge colleagues. No, they would simply seek to obliterate my brother outright. Our teachings from the Yawning Abyss allow for no other alternative. There is, however, one tiny glimmer of hope. I have had word that the scholars who requested the destruction of Mormo's urn have returned from their expedition. They are currently in Camp Drybone, blowing the ink dry on their collective findings regarding that wretched void scent. I would ask that you go to these experts of otherworldly phenomena and beg permission to peruse their work.
Alright. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? While in this zone, we'll knock out any hunt mobs that are in the zone, so. Do we get any? We do! We get to kill Furbles! Furbles! Let's go kill the Furble first. Oh man, let's go hunting. So Furbles are out over here. Near the Yugrim River? So. Just jump. These were something you had to hunt in ARR for, I don't know, some crafting resource. They were worth a lot. These and the golden fleeces or whatever beyond. He came here as like a level 50 and just farmed the crap out of these. There was something about them that was valuable. People needed it to level crafters. I have no idea. I just knew you could make money. That's 1 of 4. Come on. This will be 2 of 4. Just 3 of 4. And 4 of 4. Alright. There it is, 29. So, I don't know how much this quest is going to give, but if there's any killing involved in this quest, especially if this quest could take us to another zone, oh, that would be amazing. Justification to do a little more hunting. I've got a lot of hunting log on here for the fact that I only need 1 more level. Here we go. Easy. Easy. Delicate with the whale. Twitching void math. Why do these look like Asians? That cloak, those masks? Are we really trusting these guys?
You're interested in reading our Book of Mormo? Of course, of course. It would be a pleasure to share our findings with a fellow student of the Void Scent. Here is the first chapter. Mine own humble contribution to our research. It tells the tale of how we became aware of the creature's existence, and delves into the nature of the urn that imprisoned her fell power.
Okay. This doesn't feel like people we should trust. Are they all dressed like little Asians? They are. Everyday Asians. If you seek the definitive work on Momo, then speak no further. I have penned an in-depth analysis of a most cunning ritual, a method contrived by the mages of Eld to annihilate the soul of this especially potent void scent. When it comes to draining such a creature of its etheric energies, one must... but I have not the time to stand here explaining the intricacies of shaping arcane pottery. Here, take my chapter. Read it at your leisure. Okay. You the guy? No? Are they inside? No? I don't know. They don't feel trustworthy. Looking for the last one. Says it's down. Okay. No. What am I on that I'm this tall? Oh, crap.
Ah! Hello there. How does it go?
They don't seem to be flustered by this. Oh, wait, they are flustered by this. I got you. I got you. They were flustered by my griffin. You wish to learn of Momo? Right this instant? But we barely... How did you... Well, I suppose I could spare a copy of my writings. I've already prepared several extra sets to share with potential publishers. I can well understand your curiosity. Momo is a truly fascinating, even among the oddities of the Void Scent. She is far too powerful to make use of the tiny holes that open between our realities, and thus must send across her only spirit to possess a corpse or some other suitable host. You'll find it all explained in the second chapter. Alright, I now have chapters 1, 2, and 3. Looking good. Looking good. I like this a lot more than the Paladin questline, or the Gladiator questline. I think because it helps shape the view of the world, right? They've talked about Umbral. They've talked about Astral. You know? And I just think that's... I like it. I like it. I think it's probably my favorite of the Ul'dah quests thus far. I mean, we still have some jobs and stuff here, but... I don't know. It also seems to really fit the city in a way that flatters the city. Okay.
Do you have the 3 chapters of the Book of Momo?
I do.
The histories unearthed in the ruins of Silli depict the suffering wrought by a singularly powerful void scent, the cunning and terrible seductress known as Momo. With genius born of desperation, the mages in the now fallen city fashioned an urn that would drain and imprison the etheric vitality of any creature that laid a hand or claw upon it. Momo, believing she was receiving a gift of appeasement from the beleaguered citizens, found her very essence drawn forth and trapped within the ensorcelled pot. Over the course of several centuries, the captive etheric energy was intended to weaken and dissipate, allowing any surviving descendants to safely shatter the urn and thus destroy Momo's innovated spirit. The pot's lid was never to be opened again. To do so would release the ravenous void scent, freeing her soul to enslave the nearest mortal vessel. As possession of this nature is irreversible, the only mercy afforded such a host would be a swift and decisive demise. This explains Momo's fixation with thaumaturgicide. Kokobusi's body provided little arcane sustenance for the weakened voids, and forcing her to prey upon richer souls of Aether to restore her hideous power. This morsel of information may prove most vital. In fact, it may be the only glimmer of hope for our poor sibling has. Pray hand this work over to Kokobiago. Shall be along momentarily.